Welcome back to superbly said, advanced English vocabulary and phrases.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Today's vocabulary actually comes from a SpeakDuo lesson. So you can head over to SpeakDuo.com to meet people worldwide for video call English practice and really build your speaking confidence.
Exactly. And we're jumping straight into it today, unpacking 7 phrases specifically for advanced English learners.
I always wonder with these advanced lists, are we just learning fancy synonyms for basic words?
No, not at all. I mean, these phrases carry very specific emotional weight.
Okay.
Let us look at a theme of confusion first, starting with the phrase at cross purposes.
Right.
It's often confused with just, disagreeing.
Yeah.
But there's a crucial difference in the why. Like, disagreeing is intentional. Being at cross purposes is entirely accidental.
Oh, when you're arguing with someone and 10 minutes in, you realize you actually agree, but you're just talking about 2 entirely different things.
Exactly.
Like 2 trains on different tracks.
Right, yeah. The origin goes back to people working on different tasks that accidentally interfere with each other.
Gotcha.
So in a workplace, it's not a turf war. It's like the marketing and sales leads building conflicting roadmaps simply because they completely misunderstood the same initial brief.
Ah, I see. So if things are at cross purposes, you can't just easily, fix it. Right.
Okay.
Which brings up another phrase on our list, to sort something out.
Yeah, exactly. You fix a flat tire, right, because it's purely mechanical, but you sort out a mess.
A mess, right.
If there's a widespread software deployment error, a senior engineer stays late to sort it out. You're untangling a complex web of issues, not just turning a wrench.
Untangling a web. I like that visual.
Yeah.
What about when you're trying to describe a bad feeling? Say I am answering an IELTS speaking question about a time I was suspicious, and I use a bit dodgy.
Okay, yeah.
Does that just mean something is broken?
Not quite. Dodgy implies something is sketchy or evasive. Think about the root word. To dodge literally means to avoid.
Oh, wait.
So if a website is offering high-end luxury goods at, 90% discounts, it's dodging the truth. It's a bit dodgy.
Got it. It's suspicious. Now, what if the feeling is much worse?
Mm-hmm.
We have disconcerting on the list. I always assumed that just meant terrifying.
Subtler than terror, actually. Disconcerting is more of a creeping, unsettling unease.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the word originally implies disturbing the harmony or order of something.
Like in a work context, realizing a senior project lead has been quietly deleting critical system logs without authorization.
Exactly.
Like you're not screaming in terror, but your stomach just dropped.
Precisely. It's that subtle realization that something is fundamentally wrong. Let's pivot to action, though. How about the verb commandeer?
Right.
Is that just like an aggressive way to say borrow?
Well, I'd guess no, because, borrowing implies you ask for permission.
Exactly right. Commandeering is authoritative taking. The command root is key there.
Ah, command.
Yeah, it's stepping in and taking control out of necessity or authority. So you wouldn't commandeer a pen, but a department head might commandeer an empty break room for an emergency meeting.
Right, you just claim it. Now, speaking of aggressive action, a bunch of 5s.
Yes.
This one throws me because it sounds like a high five, or maybe, I don't know, handing someone some cash.
It really does sound friendly, but it's classic British slang. And it's heavily ironic. A bunch of 5s refers to your 5 fingers forming a fist.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it actually means a punch.
Oh, wow. So if a disgruntled bar patron threatens a bouncer with a bunch of 5s, they aren't offering a friendly greeting, they're threatening physical violence.
Got it. It completely changes the vibe of the story. Finally, let's look at an emotional shift, which is going broody.
I hear broody and think of, a dark, depressed character staring out a rain-streaked window.
That's a very common misconception.
Really?
Yeah. Going broody specifically means becoming overly sentimental or, longing for a family. Think of a mother hen sitting on her eggs. She's a broody hen.
Oh, wow. So if I'm looking at my childhood friends' wedding photos and I start feeling melancholy and longing for those past connections, I'm going broody.
That is a perfect application.
All right, well, let's put this all into practice with a quick quiz for everyone listening. And feel free to pause the podcast here if you need to think about the answer.
Sounds good. Question 1. Which sentence uses the idiomatic phrase at cross purposes correctly based on context?
Correct.
Option A. The professional weaving textile loom cross-stitching artisan was instructed to check at cross purposes during the fabric pattern shift. Option B. The deeply frustrated young retail clerk aggressively managed to completely drop a white line. Option C. It became obvious during the conference call that the marketing and sales leads were working at cross purposes, resulting in two conflicting project roadmaps.
Okay, we're looking for at cross purposes, and that is option C, reminding us of that accidental misunderstanding between marketing and sales.
Right. Question 2. Select the context where the phrase "a bit dodgy" is most appropriately used figuratively. Option A. The website was offering high-end luxury goods at 90% discounts, which made the whole online listing seem a bit dodgy to the investigators. Option B. The professional construction engineering safety inspector was instructed to check a bit dodgy during the site audit. Option C. The incredibly clumsy warehouse inventory clerk accidentally managed to quickly buy some large systems.
A bit dodgy, meaning sketchy or suspicious. So that's option A, just like the fake luxury website.
Perfect. Question 3. In which situation does someone accurately utilize the advanced verb commandeer contextually? Option A. The professional military command Navy vessel captain was instructed to commandeer during the maritime fleet training session. Option B. When the primary conference room was occupied without a booking, the department head decided to commandeer the nearest empty break room for the emergency meeting. Option C. The completely terrified young wilderness traveler unexpectedly noticed an exceptionally massive heavy tool chest.
Commandeer, meaning to take authoritative control. Option B, taking over that break room.
Exactly. Question 4. Which response best demonstrates the advanced adjective disconcerting figuratively? Option A. It was deeply disconcerting to realize that the senior project lead had been deleting critical system logs for weeks without authorization. Option B. The professional optical lens contact lens ophthalmology specialist was instructed to check disconcerting during the vision exam. Option C. The incredibly clumsy warehouse inventory clerk accidentally managed to quickly catch that weight balance.
Yep. Disconcerting, that creeping, unsettling unease. So option A, with the deleted system logs.
Yep. Question 5. How would a professional accurately use the phrase "a bunch of fives" contextually? Option A. The professional number theory mathematical statistics clerk was instructed to check a bunch of fives during the data calculation. Option B. The completely confused amateur theater group unexpectedly decided to proudly paint a clean frame. Option C. The bar fight escalated instantly when the disgruntled patron threatened to give the bouncer a bunch of fives.
A bunch of fives. The ironic slang for a fist, that's option C.
Right again. Question 6. Which scenario perfectly illustrates the meaning of the phrase "sort something out contextually"? Option A. The professional warehouse logistics freight shipping classification technician was instructed to sort something out during the cargo sorting shift. Option B. After the software deployment caused widespread service outages, the senior engineer stayed late to sort out the configuration error. Option C. The incredibly clumsy hotel maintenance worker accidentally managed to completely drop that red tray.
So to untangle a complex mess, sort something out, that is option B.
And the last one, question 7. Which sentence accurately utilizes the advanced phrase "going broody" contextually? Option A. After viewing the heartfelt wedding photos of his childhood friends, he couldn't help but feel a bit melancholy and went broody for the rest of the evening. Option B. The professional agricultural poultry farming chicken breeding technician was instructed to check going broody during the nesting shift. Option C. The deeply confused young kitchen assistant accidentally managed to quickly slice a fresh piece of broody.
Going broody, feeling overly sentimental, that'd be option A, looking at the heartfelt wedding photos.
Excellent job. As we wrap up today, consider this final thought. Think about how upgrading your vocabulary from a basic "I took the room" to "I commandeered the room" instantly changes the entire power dynamic of the story you are telling. Words aren't just definitions, they are tools of influence. Choose them wisely.